happen for myself and my family. There's no way that this is real, man, it can't be.
How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to Modify Your Life podcast, where I'm your host, Anthony Lopez, also known as Heavy 2 Modified. And here on Modify Your Life, we talk about modify your life mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and spiritually. With our co-hostess with the mostest.
Hi.
Modified Frankie.
Tell me what we're talking about today, because are you prepared for these podcasts? I didn't.
This one I did. Well, this one I did. The second one's on you, big dog. But
no,
anyways,
you said you had posted on Instagram.
Yeah, I know. I said the first one I did, but the second one is on you.
Okay.
Man, you didn't do your homework today?
I've been flustered.
Flustered. How are you flustered when I'm the one that's doing X amount of Zoom calls in a day?
Couldn't tell you.
All right, and that's a podcast, everyone. So we're going to get... What do you mean? What are you flustered about?
A lot of new projects.
Is this your first time on a podcast?
No.
Okay, then talk.
What's your issue?
Are you going to talk or no?
I am.
Okay, well...
You didn't even give me... No, first of all, don't get me there. Because you haven't even told me what we're talking about. So what am I going to talk about?
Why are you flustered?
You're pissing me off. So what are we talking about?
Why are you flustered?
Get out of my face.
I'm asking a question.
And I told you we have a lot of projects.
Like what?
Like, now you're building a filming team out of nowhere. Well, not out of nowhere. You've talked about it. But now it's like dead in our face.
Yeah, we got a filmer.
Now we're
two filmers. No.
We threw a lot of money this week alone on a lot of different things.
Oh my gosh. I know. We're talking to Richard yesterday. And he said something yesterday. He was like, oh, if there's never a risk, you're never going to get a reward. And if you've already made it somewhere and you're not taking any more risks, then you're going to stay a place where you're at. I was like, all right, big dog, that's what I needed. Shout out Richard with the freaking AP on his wrist. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's scary. It's a pain in the butt, honestly. But it's like, think about this. Like, it's like how we like talk to our clients, right? I pitch the program to them, knowing it's going to bring value to them. And yes, it is an investment to them. Mm-hmm. We went to go get bottle service at a gym, people, at a gym. The bill was like $4,800 and we didn't bat an eyelash. We split it with a couple people, literally two other people.
I don't know.
Right. Yeah, you don't pay attention, stuff like that. But we didn't bat an eyelash. But we pay someone that's going to bring value to our brand, and now we're kind of like having a heart attack. Is it like I got to call ourselves out? Like, look at us.
I think it's just because it's like a lot of different places. That was fun.
Yeah, but if you keep on having fun, you're going to end up broke.
That's true. So tell me, what are we talking about today?
So, the reason why I didn't give the topic right away is because people like to hear us talk. And you're just in a bad mood, which I don't know why you're in a bad mood.
I'm not in a bad mood.
Because you're not the one doing the work. So
I have to hear you about doing the work.
Well, honestly, you go do the work and I will open the door with open ears. If you came home from working 14 hours and you just complained about all day, I will sit there in a little freaking short ass dress
and a robe.
And I'm wearing a sexy ass little booty shorts and a clean house, and I will clean. Make sure your food's ready, nice and warm. Right when you walk in, like right when you open the door, you're gonna hear the oven go ding, and then like everything's gonna be right there for you.
Stop it!
I will sit there and I will listen to you complain with a smile on my face if I don't have to go to work.
But I'm still going to work.
No. I'm saying you're saying that you have to hear me complain. Mm-hmm. So therefore, let's trade roles. You go out there and you do 18, 20 Zoom calls a day, and then I'm going to stay home, answer a couple emails.
I didn't sign up for that.
Wake up at 11 a.m.
11?
9 a.m., whatever it is. Make yourself a latte. Like, girls, clock in. Let me tell you about my scumbag of a boyfriend yesterday. He pays all my bills, and he does all this, and he's such a good man. But, let me find something that just to complain about him.
You know what? It just sounds like you want to be me so bad.
I do. I think everyone wants to be.
Listen, don't get mad at me because I chose wisely. I played the long game here. You know what? You could have gone for a hardworking man, too.
We're not married. There's a couple hardworking men out there actually been reaching out to me.
This could be a business thing.
No.
Think about it.
No. I'm done.
I'm still gonna end my life with you.
No.
We're not gonna end it together?
No. If I leave you for a man, I'm gone. Don't call me. Don't keep the BMW. It's a lease. Got it for 2 more years. I'll pay it. That's it. I'm going full on LGBTQ plus LMNOP.
You can still take care of me regardless.
It's like milk, baby. Expiration date came a little sooner than expected. So anyways, I'll definitely trade with you. I'll trade you. I definitely want to be you. I do want to be you.
You know who else wants to be like me?
Can we switch tomorrow?
No, thank you.
It's not fair.
Garrett wants to be like me too. His wife told me.
Garrett, I love Garrett.
He's like, he picked your same surgeon just so EG could pick him.
I just want, honestly, me and Gary get married, save money on taxes, buy a boat. We could live on opposite side of the house.
Okay. Anyways,
I'm just saying, there's a man out there that's willing to take care of me.
same. What are we doing actually?
What are we doing? We breaking up live on the podcast?
I mean,
technically, we're already broken up.
Yes, we are broken up as of.
We've been broken up for 2.5 days.
Yeah, 2.5 days. I want to tell them why we broke up?
Because your ass shook the whole fucking room because I literally went to go shower and I was minding my own business.
I was minding my own business in the bedroom.
No.
Chilling.
No, stop it.
Because he takes a shower first. That's our routine. Like, he'll go in the shower first, I chill, and
you
then
asked me to tell a story and you're talking.
But I'm just putting, like, some oomph in it.
That's
some more details.
That's usually what people do in their line.
I don't care.
Anyways, I was minding my own business, thinking about how beautiful and gorgeous my girlfriend was and excited to propose to her soon. And I was like, man, she's such a lady, and she does so much for me.
So dainty and feminine.
Dainty and feminine, and just so petite. Petite. And I'm going, and I'm starting to, our showers, glass doors, but they slide. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to them.
You're painting a picture. I'm trying to
painting
envision it.
As I'm going to pull the thing over, the glasses start shaking. Like, and you know when glass taps glass, it like sounds really loud. So I was like, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I got, Alexa hates earthquakes. You hate earthquakes. So I ran outside, butt naked. I'm like, is everyone okay? I'm looking around, like the TV's like shaking a little bit, but not too much. And I was like, she's like, what happened? Did you hear that? I'm like, was that an earthquake? She's like, yeah. I was like, wait, was that an earthquake or not? I go ask Alexa, you feel that? She's like, no. I was like, what the heck? And then I get this horrendous whiff of ass under my nose. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And I look at her, I was like, my love, my beautiful little torta, did you fart? And she's like, yes. I was like, oh, you're a man. And then I seen her Adam's apple. And then I realized she grows facial hair. Says it's PCOS, but I think she just actually, PCOS means like a man in Spanish, must be. And then she hair on her lip, facial hair,
beard,
back hair, butt crack hair, Adam's apple, the way she farted. She was actually born a man.
The way she farted.
So I realized that time I was in love with a transgender. And now I support. Now I am not. I don't. Not only do I support, because I've always supported, but now I am part of the LGBTQ plus LMNOP.
But you're not, because we broke up.
I broke up because for the last 12 years of my life, you lied to me.
It was 14.
14 years of my life, you lied to me and told me that you're a biological woman. But the way that your ass cheeks shook Irvine was devastating. Catastrophic.
So now it's the city.
6.7.
He said we got a noise complaint.
No, I'm not joking. I got a text from what's his name, Russell. He did. He texted me the next day. He's like, hey,
everything good?
Everything's like, hey, I just want to let you guys know that people under you are not too happy because there was a loud eruption of noise that went off and a very foul smell, and so they actually sent the cops down to check our fridge and make sure no dead bodies in it. You didn't see him come the next day? It's on the ring set up.
So when are you gonna get over this?
Some things in life you can't get over. Like you could forgive it, but you can't forget it.
So you'll never forget it. Okay, tell everyone in the 14 years that we've been hanging out, how many times have you heard me fart? 14 years.
3 that were unacceptable 5 in total with you sleeping and doing it. And I can't.
So 5 farts in 14 years.
Yeah. That's 5 too many.
You shit yourself every day.
That's different. I go out and wrestle bears with my bare hand and come home with elk and deer so you could cook.
You go to Lifetime Fitness, chill, okay? And get yourself a little sushi at 10 right next door. Really hunting and gathering. The fuck?
That's actually funny. That was funny. That was actually funny. You go to Lifetime. The only thing that made it funny is that you just named like one of the most bougiest gyms out there. And I do.
Hey, guess what? This thing's kicking in.
That's actually hilarious. Yeah, no. So we're broken up.
Okay, but are we still gonna get married? Like as homies?
You know, I need to think about this one.
Let me know.
Yeah, I'll keep you updated. I don't know. We get a lot of DMs from your homegirls telling you to take you back, though.
I kind of told them to.
Yeah, not working. And one girl was like, also, you have to excuse her because, you know, but I'm like, stop making excuses for her. I said her
For
voice
a
memo.
human thing?
No, there's no excuses. It's either you love me or you don't. We have standards in a relationship. Standards were not met that day. Like, you could at least waited for me to turn the shower
I
on.
waited till you left the room.
Francine, those rooms are literally bulletproof.
We have like 20 feet ceilings.
There is bulletproof, anti-freaking...
Or 30.
They're
20 or 30. Something.
Fireproof walls, and I still heard through the thing.
Mind your business, first of all.
It
was from a rest. You have to go from our bedroom through the hallway to then the restroom.
So the fact that I heard it through there, you're just basically you're painting the picture to be even worse of like, that's how loud an abundance of ass smell that was coming from those BBL cheeks of yours.
Chill.
Just saying what they're thinking. Duck lips.
What they're thinking. Duck?
I'm just, hey. That comment, huh? She's so beautiful, but her lips are humongous. I was like, your forehead
starting to get a couple
humongous.
little hate comments. I was like,
No,
oh.
her forehead was really big. Like I
didn't pay attention.
I don't ever say anything about someone that's not like if you open the door for jokes, we're gonna talk jokes. She had a big ass forehead, she had dry
you
ass
want to
lips.
talk about mamas?
Only I could talk about your fucking big ass duck lips. I don't think they're big. I think they actually fit your face.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, I'm just saying I can't tell. That's it. I can't tell.
Okay, so we're broken up, but we're still doing this thing. Still doing life together.
You don't have to do business with someone you like.
Okay, so like, are you moving out?
Who's gonna pay their bills?
You.
If I move out, I'm not paying the bills.
Yes, you are.
No, you're gonna be a coach. You're good. You have a following. You're about to hit 20K.
You don't know what
You're a
talking about.
micro-influencer.
Mi amor,
Micro-influencer.
say what you want. These bills are gonna get paid, and they're not gonna be by me.
Look, you're not mine anymore.
So just move out if you need to.
LGBTQ plus.
Okay.
That's where I'm at. So do what you gotta do.
Okay.
Anyways,
So we're still gonna influence people.
Yeah, go influence people to go lie to their loved ones and say what they're not.
So what's
they're-
gonna happen to this podcast?
Well, the original idea of this podcast was going to be talking about Let It Go because I had an amazing conversation with one of my clients.
And I let it go.
Right? Yeah. No, you let it rip. You didn't let it go. But I think we've already started off on such like a, I don't know if we can really save that one.
Are we fighting?
We're not really fighting, but we start off a podcast, you're just acting a little just bitter.
Yeah, you got me there today.
Yeah, I called it out. I love poking
And
at
like
you.
the last 30 minutes.
I didn't
And I was
care.
doing like a sweet gesture to go get you that from the store.
I didn't do anything to piss you off. You pissed yourself off. I didn't do anything. I literally said the thing, sat down, and then I tried to get the logo to work. You just got mad. I don't
Yeah.
care. It doesn't bother me, though. It doesn't bother me. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't know. You're in a good relationship, so therefore, if we're in a bad relationship, that makes sense. You just want to be mad because you're Mexican, and you just love to be spicy and have drama in your life.
Because I'm Hispanic.
Because your childhood trauma,
Turbulations.
and all that just made you just a very bitter woman.
Just that.
Big ass shitball. Dust cloud.
Okay.
Ass gas.
Ass gas.
Yeah. That was you. That's you today.
People are watching us break up in real time. That's funny. So this is kind of how last summer went.
No, this is our relationship, honestly. Even in arguments, we can't even take it serious.
No.
You know what, though? What I will do, though, is this. just gonna switch over the top real quick. I did have another one. We can really save this with something because someone did actually have something good. Another good one.
Value that we
something
could have
value it brought. But no, I think this is actually gonna be good. Well, you know, at the end of the day, look it. I'd rather shoot podcasts like this and have someone driving and laughing. Maybe someone's having a really bad day. Maybe someone's like, oh, I'm going to turn on this podcast and they're going to call me out for my shit. And they just listen to 9 minutes,
Quick
10 minutes
giggle.
of just like, you know, like, okay, relax. Now we get into some serious stuff, but
Okay.
I love our talks. Like, I love our beginning because I don't ever want to just hop straight into it. No,
look at that.
No. I already said I was going to go. Someone wanted to talk about the plateaus phase of my training and the 5 love calibers. Right, so I think the 5 love caliber. I don't know what he means by that, but I think
Love language? I can look it up.
caliber, CALIBERS.
Let's
right?
ask chat.
Yeah, look at Ask Chat, and then I'll put the logo back up. Since we just like literally started off with Frankie trying to be all crazy with me.
What are the 5 love calibers?
Well, I think he's asking what are
What
5
are the
love.
5 love calibers?
I think he's asking us. I think
Me
5
and
love
Chad are
pillars.
Talking.
The 5 pillars of
It
love.
says, I think you might mean the 5 love languages.
No, that's not it. Well, let's go to this. Like it might not be 5, right? But hear me
Okay.
out. What are the things you think that are a necessity? Necessity. I want to go to Disneyland. I want to go for a second. I don't know why. Shut up. What are like 3 to 5 necessities?
Like just us two?
Well, talking about our relationship. Oh, in the Disneyland. I'm done with that conversation. I just wanted to say it out loud, so I was planting the seed.
Okay.
What would be like? Okay, so you know what? This would be actually good. What were the 3 things we were missing when we broke up that we have now?
From last year?
Yeah.
Real communication.
Okay, let's dive into that. So we thought we had communication,
Yeah.
and obviously it's like as we share this story and we talk about this, like really understand. We thought we had everything until you realize there's more to have, right? Like think about it, we weren't
You
like
still have to work for
yeah,
it.
you have to, there it goes. You have to work
Like
for
once
it.
you have it, you still have to maintain it and keep it.
I think what we kind of forgot that a relationship is more than a surface level.
Yeah. Because we were doing all of the things that successful relationships do. Like we made sure we went on like regular dates and stuff, but it was kind of like loosely scheduled.
was-
Like, hey, we haven't
yeah.
gone on a date, so we like go out to eat somewhere or go do an activity. And it was fun, but it wasn't really connecting. It was kind of like one more thing we have to do throughout, like another task for the week. It kind
I
of turned
agree.
into that for a bit.
I agree. I definitely agree. And one thing that I will it's not really a pillar, but we could talk about this,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you know what? Let's do this. Communication
These
is
things
going to
are
be
fire.
number 1. Communication is going to be number 1.
Okay.
Right? I feel like whether you have been in a relationship for 10 weeks or 10 years or 10 months. Why I did that like that? I don't know. Anyways, is communication, but more than communication or more than surface level communication.
Like
I feel
honesty
like
in your communication.
not only that, but like I'm trying to dive in deeper.
Okay.
Not just how's your day, like how you ask me, like, hey, are we good? How's the relationship? Like,
Oh,
are you
their day?
happy? Like, no, I really like that because I could see like where, like when I'm in a shit storm, it probably feels like I'm gonna break up with you because I'm just like so shut off to everybody. But you're my support blanket. But
Yeah.
I have to reassure you that I have to
Reassure.
I have to reassure you of that. And it's not that I don't think you asked me because you're scared to lose our love.
And it wasn't like, oh my God, are we good?
Yeah.
It was just like, hey, are we good?
Yeah, because you probably didn't know if you pissed me off or something like
Yeah.
that. And that's just the last time I remember asking. But I've asked you plenty of times, like, hey, like, are you good? Or like your last situation, I'm like, hey, like, how are you doing? You know what I mean? Like different stuff. Even though it had nothing to do with us, I don't want to know how your day was. I want to know how your heart feels. Like, how are you doing? So when we talk about communication, don't think communication as like a surface level. Think of communication as like, how's their heart feeling? How is how their emotions like? And it's gonna be probably easier for a girl to share because it's definitely I don't like sharing how I feel with you, and it's not that I don't love you. I love the shit out of you. As a man, there's certain things that I feel that I don't want to say can't comprehend because there's plenty of women out there that are they're wearing both shoes, right? But I will say I don't want you to,
Okay.
right? Because when I let you like when we had talked about everything, you were like, "Holy shit, I wasn't aware. Oh my God, I wasn't aware." And it wasn't like a pity party. It was more of like this is just life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
But it is helpful to at least understand some of it. Even if I don't understand, I need the information so I can understand why you're dealing with whatever you're dealing with.
Yeah. So communication on a bigger than surface level is always going to be good. Like, think about this right now. If you're listening to this, I guess this is more of just like relationship advice, but also too, just I guess life advice. Like, when's the last time you checked on the person you care about the most, whether it be a relationship or a friend or anything? But hey, how are you doing?
Yeah, not
Like,
just
I don't care
how was your
about.
day
I don't
or-
want to know when we're gonna go drink. I don't care when our football team's gonna play. I don't care about when the next time we're gonna go buy some ball, whatever it is. Like, yo, how are you doing? Like, how are you? Like, how are you? Right? Because I feel like to some people they're gonna feel really, right?
I know.
But the conversations I have with pretty successful people, even with Richard yesterday, we had a conversation like that yesterday amongst a group of people, and no one was
That's
like,
cool.
"Oh, that's gay." No, everyone was in it. They were like, "Damn, like I see where that's stressful, but this is where you got to pay attention to in the bigger picture." Blah blah blah. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So communication is going to be key, and I think we talked about it number one because I feel like that is the most important part, because in that how are you doing, checking up communication could be, hey, I no longer like this about you anymore, or I don't like this about us anymore. So that is a very big thing, and it might be a question that maybe no one wants to ask, but it's the most important question to be asked.
I 100% agree.
Got it? All right, Lulers. There's the restroom right down the front, or there's one right here when you open the door. So make sure you close the door and lock it.
Is it back?
Right down. Just go right here, right down here. Yeah, you remember where it is?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, my little sister. Everyone loves her on the on Instagram.
When she comes back up, we'll have her say
Yeah,
hi.
yeah. So communication is going to be, I feel, key, bigger than a surface level. Do you agree with that?
Yes, it makes or breaks, I feel, any type of relationship. Because recently, as an example, I won't go into details, but I had a conversation with a family member, and I realized after our conversation that we do kind of get stuck in of like, oh, well, what are we doing for the holidays? How's the kids? What's like the funniest thing they're doing right now? What's is the baby doing new tricks now? Blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I realized just asking a simple question like about them as a person, I found out like that person didn't even want to be here anymore. Like, period.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? So it made me think of like, you need to just like not, hey, checking in, hope everything's okay. Can we go to lunch?
Yeah.
Like, what's
No.
the purpose?
Yeah, like I said, this doesn't have to just be a relationship thing. Could be a real conversation. Like, if you care about the person, if you love these people, then you checking up on them is not a problem. Communication, I feel like all of us are so used to surface level conversation to where get to know that person a little bit more. Check on that person. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. Check up. Like,
No.
everything is going good. Maybe like something positive happened, but they feel like if they share it, they're going to be gloating, so they don't want
We
to share
go
it.
through that all the time.
Yeah, I'm done.
All the time.
You, Daniel, our team. Maybe I love my team, but maybe not the team. Just my inner circle. You, Daniel, Joss.
And your mom's
And
getting
my
it now
mom,
because
like-
she's understanding the world.
But I'm just talking about more of like what I share my success. That's the only people I'm telling anymore. I'm done with that. I learned my lesson. But communication, more than surface level, is going to be the key of not only. I feel like that's one of the pillars. We'll call it the pillars
I think that's
of
probably the
keeping a
most
successful
one.
relationship.
Yes.
What would you think would be number two? Like, what would you put in the category of number two? Like, what would be the second thing that we were missing on that now we have in a relationship? Because we only could go off of our story. I'm not sitting here and give you guys advice on something that we haven't been through.
Okay, so this is going to be, if any families watching, please don't. Our intimacy changed. Not the frequency, because we've always been on lock with that. But we weren't,
Good look.
our intimacy changed. Like we were still intimate the same amount of times in a week, but
You
it
felt
was
different?
different. It felt more, again, it's like something that we're just doing for the day.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Because for me, I was like, wait, Phil, but I get what you're saying now. Yeah, because it was
Like,
more
were
of like
we
a
still
chore.
doing it? 100%.
Yeah, but it became more of like a chore than like something that
It
was
became
like,
as like, okay, before bed, that's what we do, and let's go to sleep, and that's what we have to do before I get to go to sleep.
yeah.
And now
I
it's
used to
like,
not
hey,
like when you
this
said
is
that. That used to
fun.
bother me. I remember like, a couple times I even told you, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like then I would just go to sleep. Like it's not like you make it seem like it's part of like a checklist of the day.
Yeah.
Right?
It was just because I was overwhelmed. And it's not your fault.
I'm
It
not
was-
taking any. I'm not taking flame.
Oh, shut up. Anyways,
I'm a
it was-
narcissist. never my fault.
So now, after our shitstorm, I realized like, no, not really a realization. We got to like explore each other more, and like I was more comfortable telling you what I like and what you want, blah blah blah, right? So like now, like it's fun,
But like,
and
quick
now
question.
I look forward to it, and it, like the times that we do it then and now, it's the same amount,
Just less skin.
less clapping.
Let's go up. But I have a question though.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it wasn't different. Other than when you made
You
it
don't
seem
think
like
it's
it. No,
more
but
fun
no,
now?
Well, no. And now, yes.
Mm-hmm.
We've upgraded. Got a BBL baddie over here now.
Oh God.
We got. Never mind. I'm not gonna say.
He's actually really shy when it comes to that.
I'm not. No. It was. I was gonna say something that was gonna be completely inappropriate.
Okay.
What I was saying though is that when it came to doing stuff like that, it didn't change in my head. Like I still, with your skin, with your weight gain, with your weight loss, I still loved you the same. I've always that one thing I get always to the day I die will always say. And I don't think you love me any less, but you're saying it came out like a chore. But for me, it didn't become a chore. It bothered me when you said it. So
it was something you were looking forward to before bed.
yeah, but for instance, like for now, like going. Okay, so let me explain this, and then maybe it'll make more sense. When we lay in bed and you have your phone off, it pisses me off. Like messing around with you, I don't hit my girlfriend, but I'll smack your phone down my time now, right? And that's like our thing. No phones in bed. We watch our show, we cuddle, we do our thing, right?
Right.
So before it was just like lay in bed, do our thing, get on our phones, fall asleep. I don't like that anymore because I feel like I don't want to repeat that. So now it makes sense. Like for me, it didn't feel any different other than like now we have like boundaries set of like, hey, this is our time. Because think about it, I've been up since 6 a.m. Right, and it's now 6 p.m. and we're still not done yet. It's another
no,
part.
it's 7:30.
Oh, sorry, 7. Gotta watch on. Can't even tell time, brother.
That's crazy.
Right, but at the end of the day, it's like one of those things where it's like it's. At the end of the day, I don't want to catch up on your day from social media. I want to talk to you how your day was. I want to see how it is. I want to cuddle with you. We laugh. We do our thing, and then we go to sleep. Now that's what I like. So that's what it was before, and then it changed. But it changed on you. It didn't change on me. I didn't change our nightly routine. I think you changed it. So it's like, why did it change? Like, you know what I mean? Because like obviously, the communication is number one.
I think actually
The love life would be number
back
2.
But the communication affected number 2.
I actually don't believe that. I think
Because
that
I wasn't
confidence affected number 2.
Yes, but I didn't communicate that to you.
Okay, so all
Because
falls
had
under-
I,
so
you would have
communication.
maybe tried to cater a different way.
Okay, so then let's just look at we're going to talk about 3 pillars.
Okay.
But let's look at communication as a tree.
Okay.
And we're going to, on those tree, we're going to talk about these are branches of that. Because it's all going to fall in communication. Right? So that's why I guess communication number 1. So we have a tree, and on that branch, we have communication is a tree. And then one of the branches we're talking about is going to be basically like a love life.
Okay.
Right, and then we'll talk about the third one. So that's what it'd be. So the love life started to get messed up because of lack of confidence, and the lack of confidence was not brought up to my attention because I've always looked at you the same. So I wouldn't know because I can't read minds.
Yeah.
Right. So my side of looking at it is that it would bother me when it became like a chore. Like if you made me feel like it was a chore, like I just wasn't rocking with it. Like that's not cool. Like imagine me coming home, like give you a kiss, like, oh, gotta do this again. Okay, give you a kiss. I had a good day. Talk to you later. Like it wouldn't make you feel good.
Yeah.
Or it make you probably feel like, oh, this person doesn't like me.
Yeah.
Like it's a chore to kiss
Like
me.
you felt unwanted.
Right, exactly. So that's not a good feeling. So that's why, think about if we had more communication, non-surface level communication, laying in bed, wrap up in our day, planning the next day, then we probably wouldn't got where we're at.
Yeah.
Right? And
I
then
agree.
inside that little pillar or that branch, I would like to also throw in being fun with your partner.
Yeah.
Because you do. Richard said this. He's like, sometimes you say things and I think she's going to punch you. Well, this can be one of those things.
Oh, really?
But you're going to equally believe, you're going to think the same thing.
Should I wind up real quick?
I will literally send you to jail. I'm a snitch. I support snitches.
Okay.
I do a lot of things and listen to a lot of things that I generally just don't care about with you.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I know. So that's what I'm saying. So like everyone's like, oh
And
my
what
God,
I care
can't believe
about is that
that.
you let me finish.
Exactly. Sometimes I don't let you finish, but it's more because I'm being a smart ass. Yeah. Sometimes I worry about myself, you know. Sometimes I gotta be there by myself. No, not that type. But what I'm saying though is that for the most part, there's a lot of things that you enjoy that I just could really. I'd rather honestly re-lick up and throw up than listen to. Honestly, to be honest with you. But
Fair.
I do it because you love it, and I do it because you like those certain things. Like we're gonna go on the hike again to see the trail before we go, and I don't want to go because the trail's gonna be a trail. But you want to go because it means something for you, and we want to make sure everyone can handle and finish it. So I'm gonna go with you. You like to go to the beach. I don't like sand in my ass, but I love it because you love it.
And I'm not allowed to go without him.
That's
even though
what single people do.
he hates it. And I'm like, it's totally fine. I could do it myself. We live 7 miles from him. He's like, no. Why do you have a boyfriend then? I'm like, but if I'm telling you, you don't have to do something you hate.
But that's
Wouldn't you be like, oh, I'm so happy that she doesn't make me do the things I don't like?
That's what a people in an unhealthy relationship would want to do.
You think so?
100%. Oh, babe, I'm gonna go to the beach by myself, and you don't have to go because you don't want to do it. But there's things I do for you that I don't want to do. No, so then guess what happens? Let me just paint a picture. And I'm not being crazy. Comment down below.
I think I know what you're
but
gonna
this
say.
was gonna happen. You go to the beach. You run into someone. He always sees you at the beach. But now he's like, oh, you don't have a boyfriend because you're at the beach by yourself. And you're like, oh, wait, why doesn't my boyfriend come with me? Oh, if I was your boyfriend, I would come with you all the time to the beach. So
80-20.
why wouldn't you? And it's not it's a simple thing of like, if you like to do that and it takes us 2 hours twice a month, so 4 hours a month, and I have to go and get sand in my ass crack, but it makes you happy.
You are a good sport when you do it, though.
Exactly. So I'm saying in a relationship, it has to be a 50-50 to make 100. Right? And sometimes it's going to be 60 on your side, 40 on my side. Sometimes it's going to be 80 on my side, 20 on your side. Like, so that's why I look at it. So why would I not do something that you want to do because I'm going to be an asshole? That's an asshole move. Because how many things have you done for me that you don't want to do? You went to go buy me this drink at a 7-Eleven right now. When I was like, lady now, I was like, I need to take a nap. You're like, I'll get you a drink, no problem, no big deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? You didn't want to do that. You didn't want to go with the camera again.
I don't care.
You don't care, but no one wants to do that.
Oh, true.
So I want to put in there doing things with your loved one that you don't want to do, because nothing's worse than to sit there and get everything fun for other person, because the other person can start having spite for you. It's going to be like, they're going to be spiteful. They're going to be, is the right word spite? No.
Resentful.
Resentful. There it goes. They're going to be resentful because maybe do it for a couple months, maybe a couple years, but they're going to be like, why does this person always get their way? And then they're gonna start standing up for themselves, and the other person is not used to hearing someone stand up for themselves and get pissed off. Like, oh, well, why are you acting different? But you get what I'm saying?
That just reminded me of one of our things from the Summer from Hell, where a lot of goes back to communication too. Because I would never want to do anything because you're like, oh, why don't you have a hobby? And I know you like to do things together, right? But all the things that I like to do, you hate. Like, I want to do something boring, like make a fucking clay pot. And that doesn't
sound too boring.
That would be like so annoying to you. So I would like not even bring it up. So like I would want to do so many things where I'm like, oh, he would hate that. He would hate that. But like I was making the decision for us.
Yeah, instead of asking me.
Instead of us making it together.
And think about what have we done that I haven't liked that we did? You wanted to go to escape room. I was like, whatever, I'll go.
Obsessed.
And I fell in love. Exactly. So I'm like a kid. You just got to take me there and let me know it's okay. And then I might like it. We build a pot. I'm going to build the coolest pot in the world. I'm going to be building pots.
Like I'd be like, oh, I want to go like the paint and sip thing. I'm like, oh, he would hate that. So I wouldn't do it. So then I would grow resentful over you when I wouldn't even bring up these things. Like I'm having these issues already. Yeah, I'm already fighting with you in my head. That's okay.
I love you.
But yeah, it always goes like it circles right back to communication.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. The communication is the trunk, is a tree, right? And these are branches, right? So communication is number one above everything, and not just surface level communication. One of the branches or pillars, whatever we're going to call, wherever we're going with this damn thing,
just pick a name,
is going to be the love life, and make sure checking up on the person, make sure they're good, make sure you talk to them. I guess it's part of communication. And then the love life, right? Don't make it a habit. Make it something you guys enjoy doing together. Have fun with each other.
Look forward to it.
And also do things that the other one loves to do, even if you don't want to do it. Don't be an asshole.
Like even if it's like we're taking turns. Like this week you're gonna hate that we're gonna do this, and then next week I'm gonna hate that we're gonna do this. But be a good sport about it.
You get lucky though, because the things I do, you don't have to go. Unless like I want you to go. Like if I go dirt bike riding, I wouldn't make you go because like you're gonna sit there and watch me go around on a track.
Okay, but it's different because like I'll sit there and be so happy that I'm part of it.
Oh, that's also true too. So yeah, I guess, but
Like all
you
you
know
have
what?
to do is cater to
Yeah.
me to find, like, make sure I have a cute drink and
And you
I'm
have your
comfortable
iPad. Your
and I have
iPad
my
kid around.
like iPad. Like, yeah, I'm an iPad kid. As long as
Yeah.
you have me
That's true.
that way, you can take me anywhere.
Even snowboarding, you'll go hang out on the thing and we'll have lunch. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And when I race RC cars, you come. We started selling tacos, but you would still be there.
Yeah.
You and Arlo. Okay, so like, what would be like the last one that would like seal everything? And I kind of have an idea, but what would you think it would be that's really important in our relationship that really keeps us going? I agree with everything. The communication. I agree with intimacy, and make sure it's fun. Make sure you guys, it's not like your robotic type stuff, right? Because that's not fun. And then also too, another one we had talked about is going to be the doing stuff with your partner that maybe they like do it because they like to do. It's okay. Bite your tongue. Don't be a fun sport. You might like something, and this guy or girl, like whatever it is, go watch your husband.
Go watch paint dry on a wall
Go
together.
watch your husband golf or something. Oh, he might not want you to go golfing with him, honestly. But go,
He's
I don't know.
trying to get away from
yeah,
you.
he might be trying to get away from you. Whatever it is, though. You know what I mean? So, what would you think something that's beneficial or a staple in our relationship right now that maybe other people might be lacking, or our old versions of ourselves are lacking?
I think making a conscious effort to put each other first or us first. More so than the world.
I was literally
Really?
thinking that, yeah, because that was my problem. But the more so what I was thinking of is putting yourself first, because if you let your body go, that kind of falls into the sexual thing too, of like losing attraction. Because at the end of the day, like if you show me you at your best and then you start becoming your worst, I'm always going to fantasize you at your best.
Agreed.
And like, just like for right now, I showed you at my worst. Realistically, I got 650 pounds, but I don't think you would accept me being morbidly obese again,
No.
right?
You're right.
Even if I made the money I make and I have the influence I have, I think physically you would not accept me in my worst anymore.
Nah, you just be my dirty little secret.
Damn, that's a cold world. So I think that's very important to put yourself first and then put your relationship first. But I also feel like putting yourself first, like your health and everything.
Ourselves.
I think selfless, right? So
Yeah.
it's like if
It's
I
like
were
me
to,
then us.
yeah, because like I go to the gym no matter what. I don't care if you have 1,000 things to do and you need my help. If my gym
Like,
time's
wait.
there, I'm going to the gym.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm working on my health, but I'm also giving you someone who has muscles, who has a positive mindset, who, you get what I'm saying? And like, for instance, like,
And you're like chill vibes after. Because you're like usually like go, 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 go. Like even Vic, our
Victor.
videographer, I noticed that he got overwhelmed. I could see it in his face. Like after you guys were together for a few hours, I'm like, hey, I was like, is it overwhelming? He's like, yeah. I'm like, his mind's crazy, huh? He's like, yeah.
yeah, well, after being around, Daniel, even Daniel's changed a lot. And Chris is like,
It's just like this.
it just doesn't stop. And I was like, damn, no wonder why things started to sink for a second. Like I started
It
to
just
roll that boat
feels
slow.
like you guys are throwing all these ideas, and I told Vic, I was like, everything he's telling you, he does want everything done, just not right now.
Doesn't
Just
have to
make
be right
make
now.
note of it.
Yeah. I am a go person, 100%.
That's
I
what
do
helped
agree
me
with that.
also in our relationship, with realizing that I'm very attracted to your fucking crazy mind. It's just
You would
really
have to be.
overwhelming.
Yeah.
So I had to learn what I told him. Everything in his mind is crazy. It's going to get done. And maybe I might need to delegate something. So I don't need to stress out of like, oh my God, everything needs to get done now because he said it.
No, it's like,
It's just
yeah.
like, okay, so this is what I can do. This is what I'm not capable of doing right now. So this is what I'm going to delegate. This is what I'm going to pay for, just so like I'm not overwhelmed.
Yeah, and before it was like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and like,
And nothing
gets done.
Yeah.
And now you're like, hey, babe, we have so many things on our plate.
And I'm like, chill for
okay,
a
you know what?
second.
I'll be like, okay, nonprofit first, and once we're done with that, I'll handle the website while you're doing that, and then once you do that, we'll move on to this. Also, another thing on my plate right now that I'm about to be. We don't know yet, so I'm not giving names or anything, but I'm gonna say I'm possibly gonna be 20% owner of a male clinic. So
Oh, yeah. You told me
so
about that.
male clinic. So testosterone and all that stuff, which
I think that's going to be really
that's
good.
gonna be amazing. So, but because I'm go, it puts me in these rooms where I'm not even there, and people are talking about me like, we need this person on board because X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, I wasn't even there, and I'm about to get 20% of something, possibly 25%. So, little things like that is just what it is. So, I definitely feel that putting yourself and your health first is going to be putting your relationship first, because, and now I can't speak because we on everything because we don't have kids, but I would imagine, right? I'm just painting a story in a picture in my head, right? Is that we have kids, we have 2 kids, and you are overweight. My kids are not going to get me not falling out of love with them, but you can. My kids are locked in for life. 2 human beings are never locked in for life, and that's when people get comfortable. And people are like, well, what do you mean? Me and my husband are be locked in for life? Yeah, but it's a conditional thing.
Everything's conditional.
Everything is conditional except for kids. Us moving forward, we're breaking that, right? But yeah, you treat your kids right, they're always going to treat you right. I believe in that because I look how me, my brother, and my sister are my mom.
Oh my God, you guys are all obsessed
Locked
with each
in.
other.
I love her. You know what I mean? But she's treating me. She was a great mother, and I don't have any animosity. And I'm not mad at her because of for my dad leaving. That's my dad's fault. Rest in peace. So I have there's no that's why I truly.
Your mom didn't miss the mark.
I see how you were raised. I see how I was raised. I see how you feel about your mom. I see how I feel about my mom. It goes to show that if you put in quality to your kids, they're gonna love you back. So any kid who has animosity towards their parents,
I think
love is a big word.
I feel
love
like
is showing, is treating.
No, 100%. But on my end, it doesn't mean that I don't love my parents.
No. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about you towards them. I'm talking about them towards your kids. I'm not just talking about your family. I'm talking about as like a whole.
Okay. Gotcha.
Like as in like if your kids grew up and they don't really treat you right, or they don't love you as much as you love them, or if they're not present as much as you like to be, you probably most likely messed up somewhere. Because I see the 2 dynamics.
Your children are going to treat you similar to the way you treated them, just to a certain capacity.
Yeah.
Like if you took care of them, you poured into them, guess what's going to happen when you need them, when the tables turn?
Yeah. And you most
It'll be
likely,
the
if you
same way.
took them and you loved them and you treated them right and you showed them
And it
what
wasn't
life
what
is
you
about,
gave them.
and
It's what you taught
the
them
time
and
you
poured
taught
into
them,
them.
they probably turn into a good person. Right? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, your family got lucky with you and Andy. Honestly, because you guys turn out to be amazing fucking people. So sometimes it doesn't turn out that way. Sometimes it goes the other way, So it is what it is. I digress. But what I will say is this, though. These things are important because we've had a situation in our relationship where now we're realizing what we didn't have and now what we have. And so I can never share on this book I read about this type of relationship and this and that.
We had to learn
At the end of
it.
the day, we had to learn this stuff. No one taught us hey, if this happens, you got to do this. And if you run into door number B, then you have to take 3 steps. There's no blueprint to that. You know what I mean? But I will say this, the actual, the 3 things that we had talked about is going to be most important, and communication being that solid. Communication is the foundation.
In anything, yeah.
In anything. The communication is a foundation, and you need to make sure you have that. And then the last part, I feel like the last part and the first part are really, really neck and neck, because if you start off with loving each other a certain way and you start, your goggles start getting foggy and you don't take care of yourself, you don't dress up, you don't put makeup on, if a guy doesn't shave, if he doesn't do his hair, if he doesn't wear cologne, if he doesn't dress nice when they go out on dinners, how many times have we heard stories where the girl's upset that the guy's going in shorts and a shirt and she's all dressed up nice for him, you know what I mean? But he goes out to hang out with his boys all dressed up,
smelling nice.
Smelling not, you can't do that.
Why are you giving your best to someone else and not me?
Exactly. You can't do that.
But also, 100% agree, but also are you giving it to them?
Well, I think that situation I said the girl was all dressed up and then the guys weren't. But you have to. It's a 2-way street. I dress better because you dress. Well, I started dressing better, then you started dressing better. Now I don't wear Crocs anymore. We barely wear Crocs anymore, honestly. And the one time we made a video, I'm wearing Crocs. I just realized that today. I'm like,
Also, I
don't
don't wear Crocs either. But look, I'm wearing Crocs today.
We're both-
just
we're
because
just
it matched my outfit so cute.
You were my demon this morning. You were trying to keep me in bed, lady.
Yes, I was.
But it's one of those things that you have to care about yourself in order to care about that relationship.
Well, yeah. Well, if you don't care about yourself, how can you care about anyone else?
Yeah, if you don't make time for yourself, you shouldn't have time for anyone else.
Yeah.
Honestly. So I think those are the main. Actually, we talked about more than 3 things, but Jay will go ahead and put this together and say what it is.
Sorry, girl.
But at the end of the day, I do believe that because we went through our own things, and we're here to teach our lessons so you can avoid them. And if you see yourself with lacking these things, the 4 or 5 things we had talked about today, then maybe you need to sit down and assess them. And hopefully a couple is listening to this like, oh, damn, do we have this? Like, our conversations, what we have, this was 100% not supposed to go this way.
No.
Right? This was just a comment that she wanted to punch me this earlier before we started. Yeah, whatever. I don't pay attention though. It is what it is. I got a strong cheek. But, I think these things are something that are beneficial to listen to and to double check and check on your person, because if you're lacking on those, it led us into a breakup.
Yeah.
Well, a break. In a couple hours, a breakup.
No, it was a breakup. Like it was a summer.
It was a breakup.
But I don't know. It was I will say, as painful as it was
I'm
to
the best
go
thing
through
ever
it.
happened to you, I know.
You're cool. As painful as it was, like it was honestly the hardest thing I've ever gone through. I've gone through some shit, but this was the hardest thing I've ever gone through.
Because I'm so good looking.
I'm very thankful though that I did go through it, because I learned so much.
Yeah. And became stronger.
Yeah.
You're a badass now.
I
Sometimes
am.
you try to talk reckless, but I don't pay attention.
Whatever.
I just put my glasses on record, so if you say something
Oh,
reckless,
okay. No,
I'll
but
get your ass
I
canceled.
learned so much, because also like we couldn't sit here and be like, hey guys, like we can't relate of what you're going through, because we're perfect. No. I'm glad we're not perfect, because we get to like go through bullshit and then be like, okay, so this is
what we learned.
This is what you don't do.
Yeah,
and this is how we fixed it.
This door you run away from, because we
Yeah.
went through it, and let me tell you the story. But no, I don't think we've ever acted perfect. I think now that your confidence is so high because of the hard work you've done and what we've built together, and Richard had called it out. He's listening to all of our podcasts from 1 until where we're at today.
I know.
And he said he sees the evolution in you the most, because now you speak up and you have. You
He's
get
like,
what
your
I'm saying?
confidence is getting so much better. And then he's like, congratulations on wearing a bikini. I'm like, wait,
I know,
what?
two-piece,
He's
like, congratulations on wearing a two-piece.
And I was like, you really watch them.
Yeah, well, but people see it.
Yeah.
And you can't, I don't feel that, if you're a coach or a life coach, a weight loss coach, someone who's trying to own a podcast, if you're sitting here like, yeah, guys, so, like, it's really good to lose weight, the hell's going to listen to that? Like, you don't look happy.
No.
Like, you were happy you're at 300 pounds, right? But no, it's like, you speak with confidence now, and you have a voice, and you've always had a voice, but now I feel it's a little louder. So
Yeah.
those right there are things that if you are missing in your relationship, if they are something that you're possibly lacking on, sit down and talk and figure it out, especially if you want it to work with that person. Because one thing I will say, and I'll let Frankie end the podcast, and you could go ahead and go off this if that's what you would like, is that you could plant a seed and you water it and it could grow to something beautiful. But once you stop watering that seed, it will die and the weeds will come out. So remember that. Everything that is beautiful needs care.
Yes.
Right? Your wife is beautiful. She needs her hair done, her makeup, her nails, her toenails. You got to tell her she's beautiful. You got to, you know what I mean?
And
you
make sure that it's
water
also
her
a
with love.
priority to you, so it could be a priority to her. Because I like how you tell me, well, not anymore now, because now it's kind of like I'm going to say robotic thing, because it's like something it's just a checklist now, right? But I know it means a lot to you, for me to look pretty. But I love how you communicate that to me. Like, hey, babe, like you haven't got your nails done. What day do you want me to call Gloria? Like you,
Now I
like
don't have to anymore, though,
I
but
know,
yeah.
but like you're willing to set that up for me, and that's how it kind of started. Because at first, remember in Vegas, you even said, "Hey, do you want me to call Allie to come to Vegas to do your nails?"
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
And it's just nails, right? Like, but it's deeper than that. It was anything like, hey, one of our friends, his wife does hair. You're like, hey, like I made you an appointment with blah blah, so you can go get your hair done.
yeah.
Because I wouldn't put me as a priority. So you kind of like forced it onto me to make myself a priority. So if you see that your partner is like struggling to put herself as a priority, like try to like nudge her with that.
Pay for, just say, hey, your nails are paid for already.
I made your appointment. I got the kids.
like
I'm going to order pizza. Don't worry about dinner. Have
little
a
things
second.
like that are like the coolest thing in the world. Like, I can't think of anything in mind, right? Other than what I've done. So that's all I'm going to be able to speak on.
Yeah.
But like, for instance, the last time the second to last time before it actually hit is that you said you want to start making more content. I got your own tripod. I got you a ring light. I got you everything. And you didn't ask me to buy it.
Nope.
I just wanted to nudge you like, hey, I heard you. I know you want to do it. Now, you didn't do it, But now
Not
you
then.
are doing though.
That's crazy,
You know what
huh?
I mean? But it's okay though. It's
Yeah.
okay because you have this stuff. You have your tripod still, right? So it's like one of those things where it's like little gestures like that, either male or female, are gonna go a long way.
Yeah.
If you notice like your boyfriend or your husband or let's just say your future
Just your partner.
future partner
Yeah.
is he's low in cologne, go buy him that cologne again. Like little things like that go a long way of making someone feel like that they're special.
Yeah, it's not just for like to make like the woman feel better, but like also you guys go through shit too that
Yeah.
like how you said you don't mention. So I would try to open the line of communication if you feel like your spouse is like stressed out, like when I was telling you, like, are we good?
I was like, yeah.
And also like
Did
if
you
you
wash
see
the
like, hey,
dishes?
like
Then
he's
we
going
good.
through he might be stressed at work, whatever, be like, hey, when you get home from work, just take a shower, go chill. I got the kids.
Yeah. Little things like that.
Like, just look out for each other because you're able to gauge like what's wrong, even if the language isn't there. Like, hey, like you seem off,
If you
even if
can't-
you don't know why.
I was gonna say if you can't read your person,
Mm-hmm.
then that might not be your person anymore. So you might want to check on that. Like I could read the room. Like this morning, when the podcast started, and I could just see the look on your face. Like, oh yeah, she wants to fight. So I'm gonna poke this big ass, hairy ass bear, farting, stinky ass booty.
I used to stitch my butt.
No, you broke those stitches, just like your weight loss surgery.
Oh, shit.
Both failed.
Let's wrap up this podcast. 'Cause I need to fuck you up.
And this is Modify Life Podcast, and I know that you got something from this conversation. I know that this brought value to you, so I want you to like it. I want you to share it. I want you to comment, and don't forget to subscribe. We have more viewers than we do subscribers, and if our goal is to hit 100K within a year of this, right? Because we're not gonna make this year. Hopefully, we hit like 20K this year. But you never know. We have something to hit.
Hey,
We have a
20 would
team.
be nice
But 20
by
would be
December.
nice. But regardless of what it is, the only way we're going to grow, the only way that people are going to see us, if this is your favorite podcast, is if you share our stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next one.
All this happened for myself and my family. There's no